it's terrific news. The grant that you've been given, tell us a little bit more about it.
Well, we're excited about it. 60,000 is a sizable amount of money, but nevertheless we have a lot of money to raise ourselves. This church was planning for 5 phases of restoration, the tower being one. Originally we expected to spend 150,000 overall. The tower is going to cost 143,000 just to do what English Heritage deemed necessary, and we agree with them. And with the other work, we'll need to raise in excess of 230,000. With the 60,000, we're well on the way, and we've only 50,000 now to get.
How much in danger is the tower at present?
It's quite bad at the top. All the parapet at the top, the 3 courses are crumbling. The roof's worn through. It's been patched up for decades and it's worn through now. The Victorians repaired it and put iron bars in it to strengthen the stonework. The iron itself's now worn away, and the whole thing's letting water in all over, and it's quite dangerous. We've stopped people going up there for about 5 years now.
It's obviously an important part of the local community. Of course, there's been much coverage over recent years about church attendance being in decline. How has St John's experienced that?
We're not in decline. We're quite a flourishing church. We've got our largest congregation on a Sunday morning. We actually have 2 satellite centres as well. And with the satellite centres, we have, for example, over 120 children alone coming on a Sunday morning. But things like the tower are outside our resources to deal with. We have a vibrant congregation. We have a vibrant choir, ladies' organisations. We have numerous scout troops and groups, and we have a church club. We have all sorts of things. So we're quite a vibrant community. We're doing somewhere around 60 baptisms a year, and our numbers continue to hold, if not grow.
And you've been quite vociferous in your praise for the local community and the congregation in their fundraising efforts, because they've been vital in their support for actually managing to provide the money for the repairs that are going to be taking place.
Yeah, to start with, back in 2007, we went to every house in the parish, which is North Fulwood as well. We gave them a leaflet telling them what we were going to do, reminding them it was their church, and they responded well. We had about 8,000 from them, from that appeal immediately. And since then, money's continued to come in for the various phases, not just the tower, the other work as well. This church has been a centre of community life for many years. Of course, nowadays churches are not as central as they used to be, but nevertheless, in this particular place, you see it as you go past. It's very visible from the motorway, and with the school next to it, which is a church school and has been here for hundreds of years as well, we're well entrenched in the local community.
And just finally, what are your hopes for the future with the investment coming in? When is the work scheduled to be completed? What are your plans from now?
Well, phase 1, which we've already done, was for the church main building. That's been made watertight and various improvements made. Phase 2 is the tower. That will be finished, we hope, by September this year. We're already on with it. This week, the surveyor has been to look at the cracks and the bits in the tower that create concern, and as far as we can tell, there's no serious problem. It's just a matter of maintenance work that should have been done perhaps 100 years ago, now being done. Phase 3, 4 and 5 are the surrounds, the grounds. People come here from all over. At the front, I don't know whether you noticed when you came in, at the front there are some stocks. The stocks were declared a national monument in 1952, national treasure. Behind the church is a Tudor museum run by volunteers. So the whole area is quite a cultural experience for people. There are people coming in the graveyard all the time. For generations people have been buried here, and now their ashes are placed here as well. It's well used. It's well used, and so we need to get the outside done and in order and safe and pleasant as well. So we're on with that, and the final phase will be the bit for the congregation. We'll be tidying the building up inside and making it more pleasant.
Thank you very much indeed. Great.